Rahima. Here we go. Next one, Lee Bush. So the question is, when is a niche too niche? And what are some good ways to gauge the too big, too small, just rightness of a niche? And what if your niche ideas bump up against medical realms? So, for example, eczema, pain, cognitive impairment, but you're not a medical doctor or a PhD.
Okay, those are two extremely different questions. Let's take the first one. How do you know if a niche is too niched? Here's the ultimate question is it getting you enough of the kind of clients that you want? If it is, I mean, I don't need to know anything else. Is it getting you enough of the kind of clients that you want? There are three criteria to look at generally when we're considering a niche. Number one, is it clear enough that people understand it? Do they know if they're in that group or not? If they don't understand immediately if they're in that group, that is too broad. And if they do this, oh my God, that's me, that's clear enough. Yeah, so that's for the too broad side is clarity piece. The second question to ask is, are there enough of them who can afford to pay you full price? And that's how you can know it gets too narrow, because you look at it and you say, okay, I can only find 2 of these people in the world. That's too narrow. And number 3 is, can you find them? And again, that can tell you if it's too narrow. Because if you can't find them, meaning there's no hubs, there's probably a reason there's no hubs, which may be that the population is way too small. So those are the 3 criteria that I would use fundamentally. Of course, there's market research that can be done on these things. You can hire people who do, I mean, just go to Fiverr, market research. You can Google and Facebook, there's ways to see like how many people search this hashtag or hashtags related to it. Oh my God, I thought it'd be much bigger, but almost nobody. So there are other ways to do it. But is it clear? And then are there enough of them? Can you find them? If you can't find them, there's probably not enough of them too, just because there aren't the hubs. So those are my thoughts. And then question number 2 is about when it intersects with the medical field. Is that it?
Yeah, indeed. If your niche bumps up against medical realms.
I don't, maybe come back next time with that question, because I don't fully understand that. There's a lot of ways that question could go legally, marketing wise, credibility wise. So come back next time, hone that question, because I don't really understand the nature of it. Let's move on to the next one.
Sure. Just on reflections on that, I've been blown away by how much is in your niching art call. So in particular, regards to this one we've been doing here, most recent month's call and study hall on honing your island A. And there's a whole piece of work you've got put together in a spreadsheet and evaluator on your island A, what people are craving. And it seems to be really valuable for helping people refine the niche, and figure out if people are in it or not, they recognize it, where the weak spots in it might be, where to go looking for refining it. It's super good. And also, just recently at a niching call, we were doing your video, which is in your YouTube channel, on what if I can't promise the result I'm offering people. And there seems to be some overlap here with that last question in some way of yeah, you can't make claims about people's cures or helping them with specific medical conditions. But there's room in there for maybe being able to make some promises about what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. If that's the question, there's things I could say, but yeah, come back next time and we'll see if we can handle it.
Gotcha.